You check your horoscope before making a decision. You read the compatibility chart before going on a date. You blame Mercury retrograde for your bad week. And when someone asks why, you say it's just for fun. But deep down, you know it's more than that. You need it to be real, because if it's real, then everything makes sense. This isn't about intelligence. This is about something psychology understands, but rarely admits: the desperate human need for meaning in a world that feels increasingly meaningless. People who believe in astrology aren't gullible. They're searching for patterns in the chaos, searching for reasons why they are the way they are, searching for proof that their struggles, their personality, their pain, all of it means something, that it was written in the stars before they were even born. And here's what skeptics miss when they mock this belief. Astrology offers something modern psychology often fails to provide: immediate identity. You don't need years of therapy to understand yourself. You don't need to dig through childhood trauma or decode your attachment style. You just need your birth chart, and suddenly you have a complete personality profile. You have an explanation. You have permission to be exactly who you are. You're not indecisive, you're a Libra. You're not emotionally intense, you're a Scorpio. You're not commitment phobic, you're a Sagittarius. The stars gave you these traits, which means you're not broken, you're not failing, you're just cosmically designed this way. And that relief? That's what keeps you coming back. Because the alternative is terrifying. The alternative is accepting that you're a random collection of genetics, environment, and choices, that there's no grand design, no cosmic reason for your suffering, no predetermined path. Just you, stumbling through life, trying to figure it out as you go. Astrology says no. Astrology says you matter. Your birth mattered. The exact moment you entered this world aligned with celestial bodies in a way that will never happen again. You are cosmically significant. And in a culture that makes people feel invisible, disposable, replaceable, that significance is oxygen. But there's something deeper happening here. Something about control. When life feels out of control, when anxiety is high, when the future is uncertain, humans crave predictability, and astrology provides it. It tells you what to expect, when to be careful, when to take risks, when Mercury is in retrograde and everything will fall apart, so you should just wait it out. It gives you an illusion of control by helping you anticipate the chaos. Psychologists call this the Barnum Effect, the tendency to believe vague general personality descriptions apply specifically to you. But here's what they don't tell you. Just because it's a cognitive bias doesn't mean it's not serving a real psychological need. You're not stupid for falling for it, you're human, and humans need narratives that make sense of their experience. Watch how astrology believers talk about it. There's always a story, a moment when it clicked, when their horoscope predicted something that came true, when they met someone with an incompatible sign and the relationship failed exactly as predicted. These aren't coincidences to them, they're confirmations, and each confirmation strengthens the belief because the brain is designed to seek patterns and ignore contradictions. You remember the hits, you forget the misses, and slowly astrology becomes the lens through which you see everything. But here's the part that's both beautiful and tragic. The belief itself changes your behavior. If you believe you're compatible with water signs, you'll be more open, more forgiving, more willing to make it work when you meet one. If you believe Mercury retrograde will mess up your communication, you'll be more anxious, more cautious, more likely to misinterpret things, and the prophecy fulfills itself. Astrology doesn't predict your life, it shapes how you live it. And maybe that's okay. Maybe in a world stripped of ritual, myth, and meaning, astrology fills a void that science and rationality left behind. Maybe you don't need it to be astronomically accurate. You just need it to help you feel less alone in your strangeness, less ashamed of your patterns, less confused about why you are the way you are. Because at the end of the day, belief in astrology isn't about the stars, it's about you. It's about the fundamental human need to be seen, understood, and told that your existence is part of something bigger. And if the stars can do that, then let them. The universe may not actually care about your rising sign, but you do, and that's real enough. If this made you rethink why you or someone you know believes in astrology, drop a comment. Do you think belief needs to be scientifically accurate to be psychologically valuable? And if you want more psychology that explores why we believe what we believe, subscribe. We're here to understand human behavior, not judge it.